Hiya guys, this is the Gaggia Cadorna milk, and today I'm going to share a video of how to clean and maintain this super automatic bean to cup coffee machine. In this video I'll provide an overview of the 6 main cleaning and maintenance requirements of the Gaggia Cadorna milk, and I'll provide some useful tips and tricks to make maintenance as easy and as effortless as possible. If you want to know more about the Gaggia Cadorna milk, check out my detailed review where I discuss the quality and functionality of this machine. I'd like to thank Gaggia UK Direct for sending me this machine to test, but I'd like to highlight that this is not paid content and all of the thoughts and opinions are my own. Before I begin, pause the video to become familiar with the following diagrams. Each of the steps shown in this tutorial can be found within the user manual, and I'll include a link to this in the description below. The water tank. The Gaggia Cadorna milk has a removable 1.5 litre water tank which is accessible from the front of the machine. The machine will notify you when the water tank is empty, at which time it will need to be refilled up to the max indicator line. It is recommended that the water tank is empty and cleaned once a week to prevent the build-up of bacteria and to ensure that the water is clean and fresh. If you're using tap water, it's important to set the water hardness level within the machine settings. The machine comes with a simple water hardness testing kit so that you can adjust the levels accordingly. The machine will first prompt you to carry out water hardness testing during the initial setup, but the level can be changed within the settings menu at any time. The water hardness level adjusts the frequency in which the machine will notify you that descaling is required. The water tank is compatible with the Brita Intensa Plus water filter, which is designed to protect the machine against limescale. Before installing the filter, immerse it in water to remove all of the air within. Twist the dial on the base of the filter to set the correct water hardness level, and install the water filter in the water tank as shown. You will then need to update the settings to notify the machine that the filter has been fitted. The machine will prompt you when the water filter needs replacing. Coffee pucks. The coffee pucks container collects all of the waste coffee grounds that are released at the end of the brewing process. The coffee pucks container holds up to 10 coffee pucks, and the display screen will notify you when the container is full. The coffee pucks container is positioned on the right hand side of the machine and can be easily removed by sliding the container towards you. Remove the container and dispose of the coffee grounds before rinsing with clean water and allowing to dry. The drip tray collects all of the excess water during the rinsing process. The red indicator will appear from the drip tray grid when the drip tray is full. However, I find it best to empty and clean the drip tray on a weekly basis to avoid the build-up of coffee residue. Capp in Cup. The Capp in Cup is the innovative milk frothing system that enables you to produce milk-based beverages at a touch of a button. To set up the system, connect the spout to the main body and press together until a click is heard. Next, connect the Capp in Cup system to the steam wand until it is secured in position. The carafe holds 0.5 litres of milk and can be used with whole, semi-skimmed or skimmed milk as well as soy and lactose-free milk. Connect the flat end of the milk suction tube to the Capp in Cup system and place the forked end into the milk so that it touches the bottom of the carafe. To ensure optimum results, always use cold milk at a temperature of around 5 degrees Celsius and ensure that your milk has a protein content of at least 3%. There are 2 cleaning programs for the Capp in Cup system. A quick clean takes around 30 seconds and will flush the milk circuit with hot water. It is recommended that a quick clean is performed after each use. The deep clean takes around 5 minutes to complete and should be performed at least once a month. To perform deep cleaning, add Gaggia milk circuit cleaner to a container of fresh water. Place the forked end of the milk tube in the container and follow the on-screen instructions to complete the cleaning program. Ensure that a suitably large container is positioned under the milk spout to collect all of the discarded water. To ensure a thorough clean, I would also recommend disassembling the Capp in Cup system and manually washing the component under running water at least once a month. Brew Group. It is recommended that the Brew Group is cleaned on a weekly basis. Before cleaning the Brew Group, ensure that the appliance is turned off and disconnected from its power source. To access the Brew Group, remove the coffee pucks container and open the service door positioned on the right hand side of the appliance. Remove the coffee residue drawer and then push the lever and pull the handle of the Brew Group to remove it from the machine. Once removed, clean the coffee outlet duct with a round-tipped kitchen utensil. Rinse the Brew Group thoroughly with lukewarm water and carefully wash the upper filter. Ensure that any coffee residue is carefully removed and then allow the Brew Group to air dry. Before repositioning the Brew Group, ensure that the two reference arrows align. The Brew Group can also be cleaned automatically using the Brew Group cleaning cycle within the settings menu. This cycle uses Gaggia cleaning tablets to remove any oily coffee residue from within the Brew Group. The process takes approximately 5 minutes to complete and the simple on-screen instructions are clear and easy to follow. It is recommended that the automatic Brew Group cleaning is performed on a monthly basis. Lubrication. To ensure the longevity of your machine, it is necessary to lubricate the Brew Group on a regular basis. The frequency of lubrication will depend on the usage of your machine. The manual recommends lubrication every 4 months if you are making between 1 and 5 cups a day, every 2 months if you're making between 5 and 10 cups a day, and every month if you're making over 10 cups a day. To lubricate the Brew Group, ensure that the appliance is turned off and disconnected from the power source. Remove the Brew Group from the housing and ensure that the Brew Group is clean, dry and free from coffee residue. The machine comes with a small tube of food-safe lubricant which is to be applied in a thin layer. The user manual highlights 3 areas that require lubrication: the 2 channels that guide the Brew Group through its range of movement, and the insertion pin on the lower part of the Brew Group. These illustrations were taken from the instruction manual, but I don't feel that they're very clear. To provide clarity on what requires lubricating, I've created this exploded view of the Brew Group and its components. I've highlighted the 3 areas in red that are detailed within the instruction manual. I would personally recommend applying a thin layer of lubricant to any other moving parts, as highlighted in yellow. When complete, reinsert the Brew Group into the housing, close the service door and reposition the drip tray and coffee pucks container. Descaling. The machine will notify you when descaling is required based on the water hardness level selected within the settings menu. It is important to descale the machine when prompted to ensure the longevity of your machine. Failure to descale the machine will void the 2-year warranty. The descaling cycle can be activated at any time within the settings menu as shown. Simply follow the on-screen instructions to carry out the descaling. It will first ask you to empty the drip tray and remove the water filter if installed. Pour the Gaggia descaling solution into the water tank and top up with water to the calc clean line. Ensure that you have a large container positioned beneath the milk spout and the coffee spout to collect all of the discarded water. The descaling process takes approximately 25 minutes to complete and comprises of a descaling cycle followed by a rinsing cycle. Once the descaling process is complete, refill the water tank and the machine will be ready for normal operation. I hope that this video has been useful in outlining the main cleaning and maintenance requirements of the Gaggia Cadorna milk. Be sure to check out the instruction manual for other settings options and troubleshooting instructions. If you're interested in buying this machine, you can support this channel by using the affiliate link in the description of this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Have a great day.